one of the guys that should be, in an NL Cy Young candidacy at some point, dealing. Soto's like, nah. He was taking some tremendous pitches. He's starting to get that swag. We talked about it. And then right before that pitch, right there, he fouls off. He's like, yep, I got you. And then he does it again. Oh, I didn't realize it was back-to-back. I forgot it was back-to-back. And then he goes, Oppo. And he leaned on it like he knew it wouldn't have been out of the old Citi Field until they moved the fences in. He goes around first. He goes around second. He goes around third. Has some words with the catcher. I mean, I don't know that Mackenzie Gore had any beef with them. Clearly, they never played with each other because they got traded for each other. But Soto's starting to get that swag back. I was surprised. Mackenzie Gore seems like he is a fiery dude. Last year, he yelled at one of his teammates when they made an error. And usually those dudes, they don't even waste time. They get Alonso one right in the ribs. But you know what? He didn't. We'll see where it goes from here.
I can't believe he didn't get smoked. He's done – listen, we've all done stuff, and as someone that's been thrown out a lot, like I know what it takes to get thrown at. Now, times have changed. I get that a lot. But, like, what was the deal? Like, what's he staring? Like, so here's my thing. Like, I think Keibert Ruiz was catching. As soon as he touches home – like, before he touches home plate, I'm like, why are you looking at my pitcher, bro? What did he do? Josh Donaldson and I got into it one time. And he fouled a pitch off, and he stared at you, Darvish. And I walked in front of the plate, and I was said, what are you doing? Because he's, like, staring him down. I go, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to find his release point. I'm like, no, I like that you ain't. Right? Like, no, like you foul a pitch off. Like, listen, you know what he did? He set him up. He threw two heaters by him, and he got the breaking ball, and he hit it out. He set him up, and they fell for it. He was throwing heaters by him. He had no chance on these heaters. He had no chance on any of these heaters. Watch, right here. That's late. Okay, next one, guess what? He's late again. He stares at him. He's like, yeah, throw me one more. I'm going to get it. And then Gore and Ruiz fell into the trap. Threw him a slider, and he hits it out.
That's brilliant.
He set him up.
He played him.
That's what I'm saying. They fell right into the trap. The rat took the cheese.
That's brilliant.
But again, if I'm Gore, I don't know, man. Like, listen, I don't encourage people to throw at people, but like, there's got to be a point where, like, Ruiz, when Soto comes up, like, what were you looking at, man?
Have you noticed we've had none of that this year?
We don't have any of that anymore in baseball, which is fine. I get it. It's the way the game's played now. You can do whatever you want now, and you know, but sometimes people get upset. But we frown upon the guys that get upset, but we don't frown upon, which is fine. That's the way the game's played. And listen, I'm a guy that was always for bat flips and emotion. I still am, right? But listen, back in the day, you look at a pitcher like that, guess what? Whack. And the best way to get him, you don't hit Soto. You know who you hit? You hit Alonso. You hit Lindor. And you say, that was for him. And then you get that guy mad at that guy. You don't hit the guy who did it. You hit the other guy. And then you say, that was for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then that guy is pissed at that guy. That's how you clean it up. It's not like teams used to throw at me for stuff guys are doing. I did plenty of stuff, but they'd hit me. And I'd be like, good. If you're hitting at me, you ain't hitting our good players. If you're throwing it at me, you ain't throwing at Canerco or Dye or Quentin or Torrey Hunter or Barry Bonds. You're throwing it at me. Like, I'll take the base because I don't walk, so I need to get hit to get my OBP up. Right? But remember Dimitri Young? Dimitri Young got hit that time, and he wasn't mad at the pitcher. He started fighting his own team because he got hit for another dude. And he was like, that's on you, and I'm going to fight you. Listen, you want to get a team pissed off? Don't hit the guy. Because, like, if you throw at Soto right there, you just yell as a team. You're like, you couldn't get him out, so you hit him. Like, no.
Yeah.
But you hit Lindor? Lindor's like, don't hit me because you can't get him out. And then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah. Remember, last year, the Nats got into it with the Padres.
And Gore was the one that threw it Profar.
Yeah.
I think there's guys as a manager or if you're a player, that can handle hitting somebody, and other guys that can't handle it. You know the dudes that you should throw at and you shouldn't throw at. Like, some guys, you just don't want to poke the bear. Like, don't get a guy angry for no reason if he's hitting like 250. But you have to, like, people say, and you'll hear people in interviews, oh, that's attempted murder. These guys are throwing 99. I get that. It is dangerous. That's why you get the right dudes to do it. You don't get some dude who's like, oh, I was trying to throw a strike and I threw it 3 feet above the zone. He's not the guy. That's what the whole CC Sabathia thing. That's why CC was so pissed at Kevin Cash, because he sent Andrew Kittredge out, who was a rookie at the time, and he threw one right above Austin Romine's head, or maybe even hit his head. And then CC drilled Jesus Sucre right in the butt, and he pointed to Cash. He goes, that's how you do it. There's a way to do it to make sure the team knows whatever happened, pimping a pitch or a home run or, acting a fool, you took care of it your way. You don't need anybody else to take care of it. But there's certain pitchers in your staff, especially the way that they build bullpens and starting rotations to just throw as hard as they can, that don't need to throw at anybody. You have to be able to know who it is, and you have to be able to do it to protect your stars. Jazz the other day got absolutely smacked on a tag and was pissed about it. We didn't really cover it. I think it was Maikel Garcia. If your team is really pissed about the way that he tagged him, that is a way to make sure Maikel Garcia or whoever was playing third at the time and tagged him hard doesn't do it again. Like, you send a message.
It's summertime, and if you want to let it all flow out, but the hair is thinning, there is a solution for you. And Kratz, it's called Nutrafol. Tell the people what they need to do.
It's easy. You just got to hit up Nutrafol.com and use our code FOUL. And I'll tell you why, because you're going to have thicker hair. That's it. If that's your desire, you want thicker hair, there's no other place to go than Nutrafol.com and use the code FOUL for us.
#1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. See thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, they're offering the FT fam $10 off your first month's subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and you enter the promo code FOUL, F-O-U-L. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Tonight, Mets Nationals, David Peterson versus Jake Irvin. Anything happen?
No. Here's my problem I have. If you don't handle it right away, then if you lose your spot, you lose your shot, right? I remember when I played against the Rays were pissed at me because they thought I had a dirty slide on Ben Zobrist. He was whining and crying, right? So I'm like, okay, they're going to hit me the next day, or that next at bat. I had like 3 more bats in that game. They never threw at me. The next day, like my third at bat, Alex Cobb hits me, right? And then I was pissed because I'm like, what? It's too late. You lost your shot. And this is the game when Quintana threw behind, I don't know, and then that was when Hawk goes, Wagner, what are you? And he threw out Robin and he threw out Quintana. But like you got to take it then. You don't get to wait. Like, that's the one thing that I'll say it again. As someone that was thrown out a lot, like, hit me. Like, I know when it's coming. I'll take it. But you don't get to pick and choose and wait. Do it. Hit me, and that's it. We'll move on. But don't wait, right? Like, some guys did it right. Like, I remember the Twins were pissed at me. First at bat, whack. Okay, I get it.
But you get to do it the next game, because sometimes if something
if it happens late. But this was early in the game.
Yeah.
And this was a close game.
It was a close game.
So here's what also another thing that, like, when I came up with the Twins and Tom Kelly, he wouldn't use a rookie to hit guys because, he didn't want to mess with their head.
Sure.
Right? But there was also people that said, I don't care what the score is. You're hitting the first guy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're hitting him. I don't care what the score is because that's the right way to do it, and you'll be rewarded for doing the right thing. Mark Burley one year had like a 70-game, 6-inning streak starting. And I think I got hit, Aguchi got hit, like a bunch of us got hit in Baltimore. And Ozzie went up to him and said, you're hitting B.J. Surhoff. Whack! Ejected. Lost his 70, whatever it was, 6-inning streak.
Teammates were probably like, that's my guy.
We didn't give a crap. We were like, yeah, but that's take care of it then. Don't wait. You don't get to wait. That's what I hate. You don't get to pick and a year later. Remember when Prince Fielder hit the home run and then spring training the Giants hit? I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's bad.
Come on, what are we doing?
I mean, the Nats might actually not give a crap about any of this. They might be like, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. You just don't know. I don't know.
Soto's being
But again,
Soto
set him up nicely.
Yeah.
How many times There was many a times where I would foul a fastball off with 2 strikes, but I just missed it. I'm like, please throw me a breaking ball. Whack! Yes, I got him. Or I mean, like I talked about, Manny Ramirez would set dudes up. He'd swing in a breaking ball and miss it by 7 feet, and then you throw him another one, he'd friggin' hit it over the monster, and you're like, I know he's setting me up.
You get 3 strikes. Use them however you need.
Yeah. Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.